SkyWay is a proposed innovative transport system developed by the Unit Sky group of companies. It is elevated string rail crossing that can carry passengers and freight at high speeds. The system consists of autonomous pods that move over pre-stressed string rail cables while draped across high hallways. These cables are suspended from the ceiling. SkyWay is designed to be a low-cost, environmentally friendly and safe mode of transportation. It is also claimed to be more efficient and reliable than traditional forms of transportation such as roads and railways. SkyWay is still under development, but several test tracks have been built around the world. In 2018, the first commercial SkyWay line was opened in Belarus. The flying train concept, envisioned by Russian engineer Dr. Sima, is a visionary proposal for a hybrid mode of transportation that combines the speed and efficiency of trains with the ability to fly over obstacles and congested areas. This futuristic concept has the potential to revolutionize public transportation, offering a faster, more reliable, and more environmentally friendly way to travel. The flying train is designed to operate on elevated tracks similar to conventional trains, but with the ability to take off and land vertically similar to helicopters. This allows it to bypass traffic congestion and obstacles on the ground, reaching speeds of up to 500 km/h. The train would be powered by electric motors, eliminating the need for fossil fuels and reducing emissions. Transit elevated bus. The creators of this unusual bus set out to defeat the city's traffic jams completely. This is made possible by the unusual design of the vehicle, which allows cars to literally pass underneath it. At the same time, passengers are on an elevated, comfortable, and totally safe platform. The width of this prototype bus and giant tunnel is about 26 feet, around 2 lanes of traffic. At the same time, the length is 72 feet. And one of these buses has a capacity for 300 people. The creators also say that a series of several innovative vehicles will be suitable for transporting more than 1,000 people. Despite its impressive size, the transit elevated bus should not occupy a place on the road, because all traffic passes through it. To move the bus tunnel through the city, roads must be equipped with special rails with an emergency braking system. Future public transportation. This vehicle project is a hybrid of a helicopter and an electric suburban train designed for a large number of people and equipped to provide maximum comfort. The engineers place not only chairs, but also tables, a dining area, and a bar in a spacious lounge. The vehicle is lifted in the air using a combination of 6 powerful propellers and moves along a predetermined path through special lanes located at the bottom. It also travels at low altitude on the ground, helping to avoid traffic jams and the typical risks of fraud and air travel. Airbus has revealed its vision of the future of aircraft cabins with the Airspace Cabin Vision 2035 Plus. The concept is designed to provide a more sustainable, personalized, and comfortable passenger experience. One of the key features of the Airspace Cabin Vision 2035 Plus is the use of bionic structures. These are structures that are inspired by nature and are designed to be lightweight and strong. This will help to reduce the weight of the aircraft and improve its fuel efficiency. Another key feature of the concept is the use of a circular design philosophy. This means that the cabin will be designed to be easily recycled and reused. This will help to reduce the environmental impact of aviation. The Airspace Cabin Vision 2035 Plus also includes a number of other features that are designed to improve the passenger experience. Giroscopic transport is a futuristic concept for a new mode of public transportation that utilizes gyroscopes to balance and propel large disc-shaped vehicles above existing traffic. The proposed system would consist of a network of elevated rails or tracks that the vehicles would travel on, allowing them to bypass traffic congestion and provide a more efficient and environmentally friendly alternative to traditional modes of transport. Gyroscopic transport has the potential to offer a number of advantages over traditional modes of public transportation. It would be more efficient, as it would not be subject to traffic congestion. It would also be more environmentally friendly, as the vehicles would be electric-powered and would produce zero emissions. Additionally, gyroscopic transport would be more comfortable for passengers, as the vehicles would be smooth and quiet to ride in at. Aether Cruise Experience. This luxury cruise project is based on a platform for airships. Developers say that you can travel not only quickly, but also with maximum comfort. The futuristic airship operates on the basis of a technology called aeroscraft. This means that it uses engines as the main source of ascent, while helium only compensates the weight of the load. The aircraft is also equipped with a special system that allows the crew to adjust the total weight of the aircraft using air compression. Inside the aircraft, there is a spacious lounge, a dining area, a bar, a kitchen, and passenger rooms with all the necessary amenities. The Renault Float is a concept car designed by Yunin Kai. It is a vision of a car that would use magnetic levitation (maglev) technology to float above the road instead of using wheels. The float would also be autonomous and electric. The float is designed to be a social car, with seats that can swivel to face each other and sliding doors that open to allow passengers to interact with each other and the outside world. It is also designed to be modular, so that multiple floats could be connected together to form a convoy. The float is still a concept car, and there is no timeline for when it might be developed into a production vehicle. However, the technology used in the float is already being developed for other applications, such as high-speed rail and maglev transportation systems. Space Train was a French startup company that developed a concept for a high-speed hover train capable of traveling at speeds of up to 540 km/h. The company's plans for the Space-1 project were ambitious, and it aimed to revolutionize the transportation industry by offering a faster, more efficient, and environmentally friendly way to travel. The Space Train was designed to be powered by hydrogen fuel cells, which would generate electricity to run the train's propulsion system and air cushion. The company claimed that the Space Train would be able to travel between major cities in Europe in a fraction of the time it currently takes, reducing carbon emissions and congestion on existing roads and railways. Whether or not the Space Train will ever become a reality remains to be seen. However, the concept of a supersonic hover train is certainly an exciting one, and it could revolutionize transportation in the future. The High-Altitude Venus Operational Concept HAVOC is a series of mission concepts proposed by NASA to explore the planet Venus using lighter-than aircraft or from orbit. The concept is based on the idea that the atmosphere of Venus, particularly at altitudes of about 5,050 kilometers, is relatively benign compared to the scorching surface. The density and composition of the air at this altitude are not too dissimilar to Earth's atmosphere, and the pressure is roughly the same as what we experience at the top of Mount Everest. The HAVOC concept utilizes lighter-than air vehicles similar to blimps to provide a human-friendly environment for exploration. These vehicles would be capable of carrying a crew of 2 astronauts for extended periods, conducting research and taking samples. They would also be equipped with advanced instrumentation for studying the planet's atmosphere geology and potential habitability. Kelekona Company is making an electric vertical takeoff and landing EV minibus which has one pilot and holds 40 passengers. The Kelekona aircraft has a non-traditional fuselage called the lifting body, which provides lift during forward flight. The fuselage is oblong-shaped that tapers at the rear of the VTO. And forward flight, the aircraft uses 8 tilting duct fans. Has a range of 350 m for 183 kilometers. A maximum payload is 10,000 pounds for 1,536 kilograms and has swappable battery packs. Due to the design of the aircraft, it can be used as heavy urban air cargo delivery drone air ambulance use and used by military forces. An autonomous aerial vehicle is an aircraft that can navigate without human input. It can be used for a variety of purposes, including surveillance, inspection, and delivery. AVs are typically equipped with a variety of sensors, including cameras, radar, and GPS. These sensors allow the AV to perceive its surroundings and make decisions about how to navigate. AVs can also be equipped with artificial intelligence AI, which allows them to learn and adapt to new situations. AVs have a number of advantages over traditional aircraft. They are smaller and more maneuverable, making them ideal for use in tight spaces or in areas where there is a risk of collision. WILLIE, the author of this project, is a designer named Ted Orlovsky, who proposed turning buses into a giant screen on wheels on the outside of the vehicle. There's a large LCD panel on which the advertisement is broadcast. It is worth highlighting that even advertising in this means of transport is a real innovation, as dynamic videos move along the route and attract the attention of passers-by. When the bus isn't moving, it shows you a familiar design. You can see the doors, as well as detailed information about the route, the following stop schedules, and other useful information. But when WILLIE's on the move, it becomes an advertising screen. Unfortunately, the designer's project doesn't include a demonstration of the vehicle's interior beauty. It is likely that inside this bus is no less unusual than the outside. Next, future transportation. Another project for a means of transport of the future has been developed by a team of engineers under the direction of the genius behind the idea, Tommaso Gacciolin. According to one of the developers, this passenger vehicle will become the main means of transport in the city. It's based on modulus systems. Each cabin module can be a personal transport system for the passengers or interact with each other, getting together directly on the track in the form of a train or a traveling device. Therefore, the module becomes a convenient and efficient means of transport, depending on the density and number of passengers. But even if the number of people is high, this doesn't mean that they will be deprived of comfort, as this vehicle has room even for a bar and a shop. In addition, purchases are made directly from a device without any cash. The same applies to tickets, smartphones, smart clocks, DDS, and other electronic devices interact with next future transportation, and the modules take people to their stops and know exactly where to go. This is possible thanks to the route previously chosen in a special application. The length of each module is 8.8 feet, and each module can accommodate up to 10 people, 6 standing and 4 seated. The modules themselves are electrical and therefore environmentally friendly.